Namaste friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, in today's video we would be making these cute little Christmas tree earrings. Here I have made them in teal green color, and in this video we would be making them in emerald green color. I hope you would love wearing them on Christmas and gifting them to your friends. So let us see what all material do we need to make these earrings. For making our Christmas tree earring, I'll be using this teardrop stone. This is 14 by 9 mm in size and in emerald green color. Then I'll be using these 4 mm bicons again in emerald green color. These are preciosa bicons and these are superduos in emerald green color. Then I'll be using these 11 O's. These are Miyuki Silverline Emerald AB 11 O's. Then I'll be using these 15 O's in two colors. These are Miyuki Duracoat Galvanized Gold 15 O's, and these are Miyuki Duracoat Galvanized Light Cranberry 15 O's. Then I'll be using these 2 by 3 mm rondelles in bright red color, and here I'll be using these pearls. Both these pearls are in 3 mm size. These are in scarabaus green color and these are in white color, and I'll be using this 6 mm pearl in white color. Here I'll need one ear wire, and I'll be working with henna thread and size 12 beading needle. So let's get started. We will start making our earring by first bezeling this teardrop stone with peyote stitch. So for this I'll be picking up 30 11 emerald green on my needle. So here I have picked up 30 11 so 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18 20 22 24 26 28 and 30. So here I have 30 11 and now I will bring them down towards the end of my thread, and here I'll be tying a double knot. And now this is a ring, and I'll be passing through all these 11 O's once again and bring this tail in between these beads. Here like this, pull this tail, so this is our ring. And now we would be doing our first row of peyote. So for this I will pick up one 11 green, and here as you can see I'm exiting through this 11 I will skip this one and pass through the next one as we do in our first row of peyote, like this. Now again I'll pick up one 11 green and skip this bead and pass through this next one. Again picking up one 11 green. Here I'm skipping this bead and pass through the next one. And this way I'll be adding these 11 green all through this round. Now here I'm adding my last 11 of this round, and now I will step up into the first 11 that I added in this round. Now we can cut off this tail. This. So after the first round of peyote, this is the look of a ring, and now I will pick up 115 gold and pass through this next 11 green like this. Again I'll pick up 115 gold and pass through this next 11 green. Again I'm picking up 115 gold and pass through this next 11 green. Here in this second round I'm adding these 15 gold in between these 11 green, and I'll be doing this all through this round. Now here I'm adding my last 15 gold, and I will step up into the first 15 gold that I added in this round, and pulling my thread here like this, and this is the look of our ring now. And now I'll be adding 15 cranberry, and before adding this, here we have to create a teardrop shape. So for this I will skip this first bead here. So as you can see that I have stepped up into this first 15 gold. Here I am not adding any bead, so I will just pass through this next 15 gold without adding any bead, and this will create a tip for our teardrop stone. And now I will pick up 115 light cranberry and pass through this next 15 gold like this. Again I'll pick up 115 light cranberry and pass through this next 15 gold. Again 115 light cranberry and pass through this next 15 gold. So here I'll be adding these 15 light cranberry till I reach this last bead. Here I skip the first bead, and then I'll be adding 15 light cranberry all through this round. Now here I'm adding my last 15 and I will pass through this 15, the first one. So you can see that here we have created a teardrop shape on the front side of our bezel case. Now here, after creating this shape, you can see that I'm exiting through this 15 gold, and now I will pass through this 11 green down into these two 11 green. So now I have reached the back side of my bezel case, and here I'll be placing my stone, my crystal here. This is the look after placing my stone into this bezel case. And now here you can see I'm exiting through this 11 green, and now I'll be adding 11 green in this round. So for this I'm picking up 111 green, and I will pass through this next 11 green. Again I'm picking up 111 green and pass through this next 11 green, again 1 green, and I will pass through this next 11 green. Here I'll be adding these 11 green till I reach this 11 here on the other side. Till I reach this 11. Now here I have reached this 11. Now again I'll be adding 11 green, and I'm passing through this top 11, the tip, and here I'm adding my last 11 green of this round. And now this is the look after adding this round. And here I'm stepping up into this first 11 green that I added in this round. Now here in this round we would be adding 15 gold, but here we have to follow a pattern, and we would be following this pattern starting from this tip. Here you can see this is the tip. As you can see, this is the tip for our teardrop. So here we have to skip one bead, and we would be adding 115 here and the other one here. So here I am adding 115 gold. Now I will skip 115. Here I am skipping one bead, and now I'll be adding 115 gold. And the second 15 gold. Now again I will skip this one, and now I will add 115 gold, my second 15 gold, again I will skip the next one, again I'm picking a 115 gold, second 15 gold, again I'll skip this one, pick up 115 gold and pass through this next 11 green, again pick up 115 gold and pass through this one. And here you can see that we have reached the tip, so we are going to skip this one and pick up 115 gold and pass through this next 11 green. Basically in this step we have followed the pattern, skipping one bead, adding 215 gold, skipping one bead, adding 215 gold, and we have done this all through this round. And now after completing this round, here I'm stepping up into the first 15 gold that I added in this round, like this. And now I'll pick up one. Here you can see that I have reached this 15, and here I have to add beads on the top of these two 11's. So here I'll be adding one 11 green. So after picking it up, I'm passing through this next 15 gold like this. Now I'll pick up 115 and pass through this next 15 gold. Now I'll pick up one 11 green and pass through this next 15 gold. Again one 15, one 11. So in this round we are adding 111, 115, 111, 115, and we will be doing this till we reach here this 15 on the other side. Now here I have reached this 15 and we would be adding bead on these two 11s here. So here this is the tip here, and after exiting through this 15 I'll be picking up one 11 green and pass through this next 15 like this. And now I'm picking up one 15 gold and pass through this next 15 gold. And now I'll step up into the first 11 that I added in this round. Here you have to keep your thread a little tight, otherwise we won't get this in shape. So here after exiting through this 11 green, I will pick up one 15 gold and pass through this next 15 gold. Again I'll pick up one 15 gold and pass through this next 11 green. Again one 15 gold and pass through this next 15 gold. Again one 15 gold and pass through this next 11 green. Again one 15 gold, pass through this next 15 gold, one 15 gold and pass through this next 11 green. Again one 15 gold and pass through this next 15 gold. Now after adding this 15 gold, here you can see that I am exiting through this 15 gold, and now I will pass through this 11 green into this 11 green, this 15 gold on the other side like this. And now I will pick up one 15 gold and pass through this next 11 green. Here on the top you can see that I didn't add any 15 gold here. After exiting through this 15 gold, I just passed through this 11 green and into this 15 gold, and then I added this 15 gold here. And now I will step up into the first 15 gold that we added in this round like this. And now I'll pick up one 15 gold again and pass through this next 15 gold. Again one 15 gold and pass through this next 15 gold here. Now here after adding these two 15 gold, here you can see that I have reached the bottom of this teardrop. You can see this is the bottom of this teardrop, and here I am not adding any bead. I will just pass through this next 15 like this. And now I'll be adding again my next 15. Again 115 gold. Here again I am picking a 115 gold and pass through this next 15 gold. And now you can see that after exiting through this 15 gold, I will pick up one 11 green and pass through this 11 green on the other side. Here I'll be passing through this 15 gold just before this 11 green. So here this way I'll be adding this 11 green here on the top, and now again I will pick up 115 gold and pass through this next 15 gold. So this is my last 15 gold of this round, and now I will step up into the first 15 gold of this round. So you can see this is the look of our bezel case. Now in this round again we would be adding 15 O's. So here my first 15 gold of this round. Again I have reached the bottom, so I will skip this one without adding any bead. I'm passing through this next 15 here. Now I'll be adding my second 15 of this round. My third 15 of this round. After adding this third 15 I will pass through this 11 green into this 15 gold, and now I'll be adding my fourth and the last 15 of this round. Like this. And now I will step up into the first 15 that I added in this round. Again here I am not adding any bead. This is the bottom, so I will pass through this 15 the next one without adding any bead, like this. And now I will pick up one 15 gold and pass through this next 15, pushing it in. Here, going back into this 15. Now I'll be passing through this 15 that I just added, pushing it down, and now I will be passing through this 15 like this. Again going up through the adjacent 15 here. Into this next 15, into this 15, into the 11, into this 15, into the 11 here, and into this next 11. So here you can see that right now I am exiting through this 11. This is 1, 2 and 3, third row of 11 from, if we count from the front here, 1, 2 and 3. This is the third row of 11, and here I will pick up 3 15 gold and pass through this 11 on the top like this. Again I will pick up 3 15 gold and pass through this next 11 green, again 3 15 gold and pass through this next 11 green, again 3 15 gold and pass through this next 11 green, 3 15 gold and pass through this next 11 green. So here on this side of the teardrop I have added 1 2 3 4 sets of 15s. I have to add in all 5 sets. So here I am adding my last set of this side, like this. So this is the 5th set of 15s, and now I will pick up 1 11 green and pass through this next 11 green. Now I'll be adding 5 11 greens. So here is my first 11 green. Now I'll be adding my second 11 green, third 11 green, fourth 11 green, and fifth 11 green. Now again I'll be adding the sets of 15s. My first set of 15, second set of 15s, third set of 15s, fourth set of 15, and the fifth one I already added on this side. We started with this one, so here you can see that we have 1 2 3 4 5 set of 15s on this side, 1 2 3 4 and 5 set of 15s on this side, and 5 11s at the bottom. Now I will step up into the first 2 15s of the first set that I added on this side, and now I will pick up 2 superduos in emerald green and pass through this middle 15 of the next set. You can see that I have added 2 superduos on the top of my teardrop, and now I will pick up 1 rhondelle and pass through this next 15. Now I will pick up 1 15, 1 superduo and 1 15 gold. So here I have picked up the set of these 3 beads, 1 15-0, 1 superduo and 1 15-0, and I will pass through this next 15-0 gold. Now I will pick up 1 rondelle and pass through this next 15-0. Again I will pick up 1 15-0 gold, 1 superduo and 1 15-0 gold. A set of same 3 beads, and pass through this next 15-0 like this. Now I will pick up 2 15-0 gold and pass through this next 11-0 green. Again 2 15-0 gold and pass through this next 11-0 green. Again 2 15-0 gold and pass through this next 11-0 green. Here I'm adding 15-0 golds, a pair of 15-0 golds in between these 11-0 greens. Now like this, and here my last pair, and I will pass through this middle 15-0 of this first set on this side. And now I'll be adding my superduo. So for this I'm picking up 1 15-0, 1 superduo and 1 15-0 gold, these 3 beads, and pass through this next 15-0. Again 1 rondelle. This is 2 by 3 mm rondelle. Then 1 15-0 superduo and 1 15-0 gold into this next 15-0 and the next rondelle into this 15-0 gold. Move up. Here I am stepping up into these 2 superduos. So after adding these superduos and rondelles, this is the look of our Christmas tree. Now flip it over, and here I'm moving up into this superduo. Here I'm passing through the top hole of this superduo, and now I will pick up 1 3 mm pearl in white color and pass through the top hole of the next superduo at the top. Now I will pick up 3 15-0 gold and pass through this rondelle like this. Again I'll pick up 3 15-0 gold and pass through the top hole of the superduo. Again I'll pick up 3 15-0 gold and pass through this rondelle. Again 3 15-0 gold and pass through the top hole of the superduo like this. Now I will pick up 2 15-0 gold, and now I will be passing through these 15-0s, this 15-0 that I added with the superduo, down through this 15-0 into these pairs of 15-0s and into the next 11-0 green, again into this pair of 15-0s, 11-0 and the next pair of 15-0, here into this 11-0 and into the next pair of 15-0s. So here you can see this is the bottom and this is the 1 2 and 3, the third pair of 15-0s, And now here we have to add the drop. So here, after exiting through 1, 2, 3 and third pair of 15 O's, I will pick up 3 15 gold, 1 bicon, 4 bicon, 1 15 gold, 1 6 pearl and 1 15 gold. So these are the beads: 3 15 gold, 1 4 bicon, 1 15 gold, 1 6 pearl, 1 15 gold. Bringing them all down. Now I will skip this 15 and move up through the pearl, 15 and the bicon. Keep it a little loose here. Now again pick up 3 15 gold, and now I will pass through the second pair. Right now I'm exiting through this third pair of 15 O's, and now I will enter through the second pair of these 15 O's like this into the 11 O and the third pair like this. So here we have added our drops, and now I will move up through these beads into the 11 O, into the 15 O's, again into these two 15 O's, into this 15 O, and same way as we added 15 O's on this side, we would be adding them on this side also. So we will start adding by picking up two 15 O's. You can see I'm exiting through this 15 O's. So here I'm picking up two 15 O gold and pass through this top hole of this superduo. And now I'll be adding the sets of 3 15 O's with this rhondelle and then superduo, rhondelle and then superduo till I reach this superduo. Here you can see that I have added these 15 O's on this side as I did on the other side previously, and now I'm exiting through this top hole of the first superduo, and now I will step up into this 3 pearl, and here this is the look of our earring from the front. Now I'll pick up two 15 O's, 1 11 O green and 2 15 O gold. You can see the set of 5 beads, 2 15 O gold, 1 11 O green and 2 15 O gold, and go back into this pearl like this. Step up into first 3 beads. Now I'll pick up 5 15 O gold, 3 into 5, and pass through this 11 O green. Here we are making a loop for our ear wire up into these two 15 O's, into this 15 O, down through these two 15 O's, into this 11 O green. Once again I'll be passing through all these beads just to strengthen my loop. Into this, into the 11 O, down through these two 15 O's, into the pearl like this. So here we have added the loop for our earwire, and now we have reached the front side. Now I will pass through this top hole of the superduo into these 350 O's, into the rondelle, up through these 350 O's, and now I will pick up two 15O gold, one 3 mm green pearl, and one 15O gold. Here you can see I have picked up two 15O gold, one 3 mm pearl, and one 15O gold. And now I will pass through this 11O green just in front of this superduo. So here I will pass through this 11O green, move up through this 15O and the 3 mm pearl. Keep it tight here. Again pick up two 15O gold and pass through this set of 15Os like this into the rondelle, up through these 3 15Os. Again I'll be adding the pearl in front of this superduo. So for this I am picking up two 15O gold, one 3 mm pearl, and one 15O gold, these 4 beads, and again I'll be passing through this 11O in front of the superduo. Or after, you can see that here I added the pearl to this 11O, then I'll skip this next one and I'll be passing through this one. Move up into this 15O and the pearl, keep it tight here. Again pick up two 15O gold and pass through the set of 15Os on the other side of the superduo. So here you can see that we have added pearls in front of the superduos. Now go down into these two 15O gold, through all these beads. Here I'll be passing through all these beads and reach this superduo, and I'll be adding pearls as I have done here in front of these two superduos. So I'll be passing through all these 15Os, 11Os, and I'll reach here, and then I'll add the pearl in front of these two superduos. Like this, I'll be passing through all these beads. And now after reaching here, I'll be adding pearls like this on this side. Now here you can see that I have added pearls on this side also as I did on the first side here. And after adding this pearl, right now I'm exiting through this 15-0 cord, and now I will move up through this rondelle into these 3 15-0s. Now I have to add pearl in front of these two superduos. So for this I'll pick up 3 15-0 gold, 1 3 pearl, and 1 15-0 gold. So on the top, for adding pearl on the top, I have picked up 3 15-0 gold, 1 3 pearl, and 1 15-0 gold. And here I'll be passing through this 11-0 at the top, moving up through this 15-0 and into the pearl like this. Again I'll pick up 3 15-0 gold and go down through these 3 15-0s like this. And now I will pass through this rondelle into the 15-0, into this 15-0 underneath, into the 11-0, into these two 11-0s, to this 15-0, and now here I'll be tying a knot. Moving up through this 15-0, and now we can cut off our thread. So here we have completed our Christmas tree earring. And now we will be adding our ear wire. So this is our, so friends, here we have completed our Christmas tree earring in emerald green color, and I had already shown you one more color, that was the teal green color at the beginning of my video. And I hope you would love these earrings. These are very cute earrings, and these are very apt gift on the occasion of Christmas. So I hope you would love wearing them, making them, and gifting them to your friends. So friends, if you like my video, please do subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you may get notified when I'll upload my next video. Thank you.